Not your nigga. Huh? It's King. Huh? It's King. Not your nigga. Oh, alright, nigga. Fuck up the map. Watch me to fuck up the trap. Yeah, I'm right where my ancestors wanted me. I don't hear shit when I'm my higher self. I can reach God when I'm my higher self. Facing them God when I'm my higher self. I spell it out if you need the help. I'm in control of my reality. Manifest everything I grown to be. What I did was invest in me.
King, not your nigga, queen, not your bitch. I love the title, it comes right off my tongue, very flawless.
Y'all already know the platform. King, not your nigga, queen, not your bitch. And this motherfucking lit, man. This motherfucking lit. I got my panel with me today, but right now I'm about to take them away. You know, tonight's topic, we going in. We going in. We are going in. JP, talk to him.
Yeah, what's happening? You know, I'm back. And don't be running. Don't get all emotional. Because I'm coming with some hard talk, some hard subjects right now. And they say strong women exist, right? That's what they say, right? They say strong women exist. Okay. So the topic tonight is, damn, what was it? hold up. Okay, is it a man's job? Is it a man's job to help women understand their role?
Woo!
Is it a man's job?
We get a little touchy tonight. Is it a man's role to help a woman understand? I mean, is it a man's job to help a woman understand her role? I would love for a woman to start this off. Like,
I mean, because you have to think about it. I mean, cut you off. Go ahead, Ken.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you think?
So these days, the reason why that's a great subject for tonight is because women have gotten to a sense of independence. And I think they have gotten so much into being independent that they forget about, you know, the one who's in, their partner or whatever. You know, they don't want him to even be romantic, to even do things for her because she's so independent now. So how far? So let's deal with the first question. Is it a man's job? Because let me give you an example. You know how, right? And the dude is with his friends kicking it, and he talking to him like, man, all she had to do is this, and we would have been all right. You know what I'm saying? Just like some simple stuff, but when the women can't be corrected, she can't be directed. You know what I'm saying? So if she can't understand or accept correction, she has no direction.
Ooh. Oh, I need to hear a woman's point of view on this, because right now, you know, from what I'm getting, it's like if a woman has no direction, she knows not where to go. That's what I'm getting. Am I correct?
Well, I guess I can start off by saying in the beginning of me and my husband relationship, like I was so independent, so I didn't want no help. You know, like I got frustrated at everything. Like he was trying to help me out. I'm like, no, like I wasn't used to it.
Right.
But you know, as time goes on, you know, you will learn. What's the word? Submissive?
Yeah, being submissive.
Submissive.
That makes sense.
But yeah, in the beginning, it's really hard. It was real hard for me. But now it's better. But at first, I used to think I was the man.
So you're basically saying like being independent for a long period of time can like really, you know, hinder you actually taking direction from a man, even just help, not even direction, right. Help in itself. Right, help in itself and changing, like, you know, that's like, you know, bending, like, no, I want to do it my way. I'm used to this way. I don't want to do that, you know. So it definitely takes a lot. That makes sense. It do make sense. Miss Gemini, like I really gotta hear your point of view on this. Like I need to hear this because I know you personally. Like you're a strong, strong black woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to hear what you. You know, I gotta hear your point of view.
First, what is a woman's role? Let's
Break
start
it down. Break it down.
A man can't tell me my role. I can offer you my greatness and we can work together, but this is not a job. You're not going to tell me I have a role. Are you paying me? You either going to like what I have, or you going to go with somebody else, because you're not going to say it's my role. I will do things to please you, but I don't have to. You earn that. So I don't have a role. I have a place.
Right. Yeah. So let me ask you, do you believe that women actually have a role? Do you believe like
a woman's role is to
you just had
a woman's role is to assist a man. However, that's it.
However,
you
are to assist the man.
Says who? You talking to me like it's a requirement, like I have to do something.
Are you supposed to?
Well, it's a certain order. It's a certain order. It's a certain order, and it's a spiritual order. Not to get religious, but it's a spiritual order too. You have God. You got God, man, child, woman. So now it's woman, God, man, children.
Want edible?
Nowadays.
You want edible?
You know what I'm saying? So okay, so being this independent woman, right? Would you teach that to your daughter now? Would you teach, be independent? How would you teach?
Me per se, I do teach my kids to be independent. I do. I don't raise them to, to say you're gonna need somebody down the line. You're gonna always. It's good to have help. I don't want to say need. It's good to have help, but you don't want to raise your children to the point that it's like, you better be. You better expect this. Okay, say no more. Go ahead, keep going.
So I want to. E, what you think, E?
Hey man,
is it a man's role because the women are emotional unstable. Wherever the wind blow, they go. And the man is there to logically explain to her how to do things correctly. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from the man, saying they don't need each other. Yes, but the role of the women is just to assist the man, because the man is going to do man stuff. He's going to go out. He needs you to take care of the kids. Okay? A man seeks, a woman nourish. You know what I'm saying? Now women didn't fought for equal rights, equal pay. Now you got more women in power. Just imagine if a woman get into office. You know how terrible that would be? That would be terrible.
Hold up.
Get
hold up. AP, hold on.
Throw him out the chat real quick. Throw him out the panel.
We got to throw some water on that.
Throw him out. He said it would be a disaster if he was in power. So Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama. So it's a disaster. Say like I'm thinking you coming from a negative place. Like, was you not raised by a strong woman? Did you not see those role models coming up? Like, I'm just trying to understand on your point, JP, like why you feel like it would be a disaster if a woman was in power. Like, we not uplifting kings and making y'all a little better.
Not to be how should I put it, like racial based. Mm-hmm. But if, say for instance, Hillary, she was talking about bombing Syria when she was running for election. She wanted to kill motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But Donald Trump squashed the beef. But aside from that, she was unstable. She wasn't thinking correctly. All she had to do was squash the beef like the man did. But no, the women say, you know what? I just want it over with. I just wanted it over with. Let me push this button. I just wanted to be over with.
So you say all women or some women?
Most women, but not all. Not all. But most. Not all, but most.
I gotta disagree with you, JP. Like,
So
one woman making a decision to do something drastic, you can't put majority of us in that box.
Right. I mean, not majority, but most. But
I'm done with you.
Hey, if you can see the conditions without you can see what's going on. Like nowadays, you can see what's going on. E,
what's up, bro?
Tell me, E. Women are unstable when it comes to thinking mentally and to thinking logically.
Ooh. So are you
man?
Are you saying all women are unstable? Or this is what you're saying?
No, because some get to a point to understand their role. Some get to a point to understand their role of where they need to be for the man.
So man, I'm gonna step ahead and answer something, but right now the only thing I can do is step back. I can't even.
Kufu.
Man,
what's happening? What's happening?
I'm about to switch cameras right quick.
JP, you don't even make sense what you're saying.
Thank you, co-host.
All right, explain it to me.
Nothing you're saying makes sense.
So when the man wants to say something, when he wants to correct you, how do you take it?
What you mean want to correct you?
You know, like, nah, baby, do it like this. No, I got it. That part.
No, it depends on what it is. You saying do it like
anything. If he started it, you in the way. Let me do it. No, I got it. Just let me. I got it.
No, everybody's different. Everybody got their own way that they do things. Like, no, it depends on what it is. I'm not going to just be okay with anything that y'all say.
So, JP, are you coming from a standpoint of a yes woman?
Yeah.
Woman.
What y'all talking about?
JP just tripping. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's what it is.
P,
Okay,
what do you have a specific?
Give him the topic again, JP. Give him the topic for my man.
I'm gonna brush Kufu. My bad, sir. Yeah, Kufu. The topic tonight is a banger.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a man's job to help women understand their role?
Is it a man's job to help a woman understand their role?
Right.
No.
Why do you say no?
I mean,
some women don't want correction. Some women will avoid correction.
well, I'm like this. That's a hard question to ask. It kind of depends on the woman, really. I mean, you can't really just say all women should be.
Not all. But most.
Even some. You really can't really say that. I mean, everybody's different. So some women might want to be controlled. Some women might want to control. It just depends on the woman. You know what I mean?
So talk to him. Like, I want to hear your point of view. The name of this show is Talk Real to Me.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So don't hold nothing back. Don't censor shit. You
Look,
know what I'm saying? Your point of view.
Right. Because you got to think, Kufu. They talking about they independent now. What has this independence?
I'm like this. I'm a continental African, right? I'm from Africa, right? So we're raised for the man to be the leader of the household. That's just where we're raised. Even the women understand that the man is the leader of the household. We have the last say in our household. I mean, not to say that we control everything, but
I think you need to ask. You need to ask them that women.
No, I'm about to get to you. I'm about to get to your point. I'm about to get to your point on where I stand on it. So for me, is all the hard decisions in the household are, you know, down to my however direction I want to go. You know what I mean? That's the way I was raised. You know what I mean? So in this society now is like the independent women and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd say that women should be independent. All women should be independent, but at the same time, it's like you have a leader of your household. For me, it's like you need to follow the leader of your household. Otherwise, why the fuck did you marry him? Or why did you marry her, whatever. So for me, it's the man is the leader of the household. That's my opinion, point blank and simple. As far as an independent woman, that's fine. That's all good. I mean, I love an independent woman, but at the same time, I'm here.
All right, peep this though. What if you move in with her? Do you still have the last say?
P, you beat me to that question because I was just about to say how can you say you the leader of the household?
Will you still be considered that leader in her house?
Why not?
Well, why would you?
Why wouldn't I be?
Right.
Why would you lead her household?
Because it ain't your house.
Here we go.
See, that's the problem. It's not your house.
Because you're just a man that you should be able to lead. That's what you think.
Because I'm a man, I should be able to lead.
You think just because you're a man that you should be able to lead and that you are capable.
As a man, we're supposed to raise a man to lead. Point blank and simple. If your man can't lead, then you weren't raised right.
Even in your house.
I don't care who house it is.
No,
if we're married or we're together, it's our house.
So why are you saying that if it's our house, why are you saying that you lead? Why can't you have two strong people that lead the house?
Right.
That's where we're gonna have a problem. I'm not saying that there's no two strong people. There both has to be strong. I love it.
Why does it have to be the man? And you're not leading her home.
So for me, I was raised as the man is the leader of the household. Point blank and simple. If something happens in the household, or say for instance a robber comes in the household, right? Are you gonna go get a bat or go get a gun, or are you gonna tell the man, hey, go check and see who's
I'm jump at anything. So you talk about a different breed over here.
I'm not saying all women have to fit that same mold, but I was raised as the man is the leader of the household. I'm not saying all women have to follow that same philosophy.
Okay.
Me, I was raised the leader of the household. If something happens in my household, I'm going to take care of it. If something my wife, kids, whatever needs, I'm going to take care of it. In a discussion, there's no going this way, going that way. I'm here. I'm here to take care of you. That's my job.
That's cool and all. Like I like that.
But see, that's what I mean by leader of the household. I'm not saying that I control everything. You have to go through.
The way you said it, you was like, even her house, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna do it here. You're talking in a different kind of way at first. Now I get you. Your man want to take care of things and make the drastic decisions. That's fine.
Right. That's what I mean by leader of the household.
Because the topic is about a woman's role. Like we went to role. Now I'm gonna lead the house. Like, are we partners? Am I your slave?
I know what you mean. I know it sounds kind of when I said the first.
Now, that's the old school way. I like that. Right. But man, on my point, like I've been single for a long time. I do everything on my own. So if you want that, you want a woman to submit to you, and you actually have to earn that. And that starts with earning my trust, where I can say, this man can lead me. He can make these decisions. I don't have to second guess. Right now, we don't have that many men available where I'm going to put all my trust into you. So my mother taught me to also lead and just be independent at all times. Right. And not all men are fit to lead. Just be
Man, it's getting crazy. It's definitely getting crazy. Is it a man's job to show a woman's, her role, or is it even a woman's role? Like I don't know. Like it's getting heated. I need a break.
Shout out to King, not your nigga, Queen, not your bitch. I love the title, it comes right off my tongue very flawlessly. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all mean nothing but love and support, not just for black platforms, but individual platforms and independent platforms, because I know they're the hardest to grind on, and y'all will have me on this platform whenever I am requested by this individual. So I'm telling y'all on this platform, make sure y'all have him holler at me so I can come back, and now it's in y'all hands.
We back. I had to breathe. I had to get my head back on right, make sure co-host was good, because she like, man, JP, where the fuck he at? And her husband over there like, where the fuck JP at? I know we grew up together, but hold the fuck on, So it's getting real. It's getting real. Like, is it a man's role, a man's job to actually show a woman, what her role is? Like me per se, I don't even
What
believe
is a woman's role?
I like that you said that. I don't believe, me per se, I don't believe that a woman necessarily has a role. I would love if I have a woman and you know how to cook and you know how to clean, but you don't necessarily have to do that. It's a cherry on top if you can, but I'm not saying you with me and you better be in that motherfucking kitchen.
Right.
To me, it doesn't make sense, to actually say, that a woman has a specific role. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let me bring P back. Let me bring Great White Hope. That's what we call him.
Yeah.
We bringing Great White Hope back. You know what I'm saying? Man, my man JP the God, he's a good brother. And he always have different points of views on shit. So that's why I always have him on here and we going in. We got my man Kufu the God, man. He's definitely a very knowledgeable brother. So we going in. And we got my brother E. We in. Talk real to me.
So I have a question for JP. Because you have this strong mind, right? I need you to tell me, what do you consider the woman's role, like in your life?
For one, to understand the man that she's with, to learn the man that she's with, then that would open up a great line of communication once you understand him, because men are simple, women aren't. So once the women understand, hey, it's only 3 things that I gotta do, and she sticks to that.
Can I say something?
Say that you have to do, JB. Like,
Hey, can I say something, young?
Yeah, go ahead, Kufu.
Man, you gonna get us cooked, JP, man. You gonna get us cooked, man. But hey, what I was gonna say to what she was saying earlier was like, for me, when I said to take care of everything, that for me builds helps build the trust in the woman and the man. The fact that I'm willing to do all that stuff I don't know if that makes sense. Like all the stuff that I said I was going to do for the women, take care of the women, the children, etc., all the decisions, whatever. I don't know if that should probably breed trust from the woman to the man by me doing all that stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like that kind of breeds trust. If you see me doing X, Y, Z, if you're going to say roles or whatever, it kind of it's not such thing as like a role per se, but you kind of feel what you're supposed to be doing as a part of your family.
Well, let me ask you this: do you believe the women should just be in the house with the kids?
In Africa, you are. I'm telling you that now. You are.
That's what I'm saying. So that's her role, is to take care of the kids.
Nah, it's not that simple though. It's not that simple in Africa. Just being home with the kids. Like the women in Africa rule the house.
So women been fighting for women's rights. They've been fighting for equal pay.
Hey,
AP
on
the same sports.
In
So,
this country, yeah.
so JP, the woman is the only one that's supposed to take care of the kids.
No, not like just take care of the kids, but she's the first one to do it. She's like, oh, if the baby sleep and then she hear peep, she on it first. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I mean, yeah, the father's going to take care of the kid, of course, but he goes out and she gets, she does the house things, she do the house thing. You know what I'm saying? The men do the field thing. You know what I'm saying? We go out and we bring back.
Equal.
We can say that was traditional before. Nah, it wasn't.
You don't think that men was conditioned to think that way?
Right.
Nah, the only reason people didn't think that way because of European conquest. Other than that, my father told me men and women were equal. Like I said, we felt our role out during the household, but the women took care of the kids and they cooked, but it was a reason for them doing that though. It's just because they had to do that. There's a reason for them doing that. So
yeah, that seems like a woman's role to do that.
I mean, it's not so much a woman's role. It's just in Africa, it's like you can feel what you're supposed to be doing in the moment. You know what I mean? It's not like you gotta. Sometimes my dad will be in the kitchen cooking in Africa. You know what I mean? It's just whatever it's feeling, whatever the atmosphere is.
Is it sometimes or is it all the time?
I mean, most of the time it's the women in the kitchen because they don't allow men in the kitchen in Africa. Like they won't let you in the kitchen to cook.
So are you saying that we should stick? Are you saying that you JP? You're saying you get that from tradition. You know what I'm saying? You saying that you think that we should stick to tradition, because if we did, we'll be still slaughtering lambs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before we go to bed. So why don't where do we hold on? Where do we pick and choose like what to follow and what not to follow? Because it's like that's what I'm getting from you right now. It's like we should do this because it's a tradition. This is how our ancestors lived. So this is how we should carry on. So why don't you do the other shit like that? You know what I'm saying? You don't namaste every day.
Good
you know what I'm saying? So talk real to me.
Well, I don't know which question to answer. Hold on, is this one, that one, that one?
Right. No, okay, so start with when do you pick and choose to like when to follow? You know what I'm saying? What to follow, because
okay.
Right.
So I mean now, okay, first I don't want to answer a question with a question, right? Mm-hmm. But if you can just picture it in your head, a woman going out every day struggling, busting her ass to come home to this man that's fixing this house every day, how would you feel as a man anyway? You know what I'm saying? That this woman has to go out there and bust her ass and come back. Come back to you. So you know that's a natural role, right? You know that that's a natural thing to do as a man, right? Is it cook all day or to go out and bring back?
Now, are you saying with the roles being reversed?
The roles are reversed now.
Okay, no, that's what I'm saying. All right, okay.
Now the women are taking charge of that. Now the women is not ashamed to say, "Oh, yeah, it's not ours, it's mine. I did this. I paid for all this. This is my hard work."
But a man shouldn't be saying that too anyway.
Yeah.
A man shouldn't be saying that anyway. I mean, for me, it's kind of like we're in a different culture, different time, right? So we got to take out and take out things that will work for us.
Right, exactly. So why didn't we pick out? Why wasn't that one of the things that should have changed? Because in 2020, a lot of black women, not even just black women, a lot of women are more powerful than men. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women have higher standards, than men are bringing more income than men. So like that's what I want to know. Like, why didn't we change that? So why didn't we change that?
Part of that's by design. I'm not talking about the income equality and all that stuff, but part of that independent female stuff is by design. Because if you think about it,
hold on. Could y'all hear? Go ahead, speak up, killer.
They slept on our.
Can y'all hear him?
They slept on our women. That's why our women are ahead. See, they ain't gonna let the men get ahead like they gonna let the women. The women, they sleep on our women, but our women, man.
Yeah, I believe that.
I think they found the golden ticket with the women, because the women control everything. The women control everything. Think about it. As a child, you're being taught by a woman. Your first doctor is a woman. Your first teacher is a woman. Your first everything is a woman. Mm-hmm. So if you put the woman in a higher status, they can control and dictate everything, and that's by design, by being
a lot of men are afraid of women in power. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, I can't.
B, using you for example, a lot of men done ran because they couldn't take your ass. Not that you a bad motherfucker, but you ain't having that shit. I'm on my shit. You need to be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what I would accept. I know what I will and I will not accept. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm bougie. It ain't that I think I'm better than you. But it's like I know what I will and I will not accept. I would not accept you playing with me. I would not accept you that sexy JP. She wouldn't accept that shit. Guess you probably in the kitchen shit. You gone, nigga. First day.
Yeah.
You gone.
And I'm glad you like that, because ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm telling you.
But that goes back to what I just said. It's the women that raise the children. So whatever you tell your children, whatever you tell that little boy is going to grow up to a little man, and that man is going to be that way to that next woman. So whatever. Like I said, the women control a lot of shit. You just don't see it. Like that independent woman shit is really by design. Is to put the black man down basically, and basically have the women running. It is. I mean, because you don't see a lot of black men in the household because if you don't got your shit,
I just
I don't look at it. I don't look at it as putting the black man down. Why?
Not the
Because
women.
back in the day, right?
Mm.
And we all know this. Like when we had a king to rule over shit, who had to put that king in power?
It was the woman.
It was a black woman. It was a woman who had to appoint that king to be in power. If you wasn't good enough, you wasn't gonna do that. And I'm not even finished. When the king went out for war to fight war, and the motherfucker ain't make it back, who had to raise the next king?
It was the woman.
That woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand, you know, or the women are weak. And no, half of these women are stronger than you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're progenitors. You know what I'm saying? They are progenitors. They're creators. They create life, you know, in itself. They created you. You
That's
can't
right.
create
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So
They
that alone.
control a lot more than we think that they control. They control a whole lot more. They control your life. If they wanted to have an abortion, you're dead. That's it.
So I believe it becomes a balance. It's not that, oh, a nigga need a woman or a woman. We need each other. You know what I'm saying? We need each other. It's a balance. You got what I don't have. And if you have, you know, we balance each other out, sweetheart.
Equal.
We balance each other out. Us as men, I believe we have that energy of we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get it. But we ain't got our priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? We want to make $1 million and we think we're gonna do it tonight. You know, Queen said, okay, this all you gotta do is write the shit down. Then tomorrow they put the shit together for you.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a balance, man.
But no, it's they only put things together because you directed them to put them together.
Yo, P.
That ain't true.
Tripping, bro. Stop tripping.
Man, this ain't gonna get us killed, man.
You directed the woman. You directed that lady.
I don't know. Hey, if you can get a lady on here, that'd be dope. But
Okay.
that's bullshit because I was a lost person, me per se. I had no direction. It took a woman younger than me to give me direction, P. And you was, you know what I'm saying? You was there. It took a woman younger than me to give me direction.
Black
You know,
woman.
I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know what the fuck love was. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to accept it. It took for a woman to, like, you know, stick around, to endure, to say, King, this is love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took for a woman to, I didn't give her no direction. I was going that way. I was going that way and she was pulling me back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I can't believe I lived through it. So that's why I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? If it is true, make me a believer. Talk real to me.
I got a question for you, P. You got one of them charts again for this subject.
You got a chart.
Yeah, he got another chart.
Bring the chart up.
You're just in the hole, man. I can't help you out.
All right. One lady said, okay. Go ahead. I can't hear you.
Hold on one second. Go ahead, go host.
Oh no, I was just about to say in the beginning of our relationship, like Oso was saying, like I remember Killer was like, you know, that's because you know what you want. Like I never had nobody like that, like to know what they want and be firm and you know their shit. So yeah, I agree with Oso. Like he had to learn from some everything.
Facts. I agree. I agree. That's bullshit if you don't think if you think otherwise, P.
Yeah, women are still teaching.
When you look at it geographically, right? And all women, okay, here y'all go again, taking it personal. Here come the emotional. Here come the emotions from the women. First the women started off, then it started trickling down to the men. The men started getting all wet in the pants now.
Nah, you got to defend the black women. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Okay. It's always defending them, but you always defend with the truth.
Right. That's what we're doing.
Facts.
So what is your truth, JP? Because you just tried.
All right, let me pull it up.
Oh, shit.
Share your screen. I'm gonna give my man some time to share his screen. We'll be right back.
Shout out to King, not your nigga, Queen, not your bitch. I love the title, comes right off my tongue very flawlessly. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all mean nothing but love and support, not just for black platforms, but individual platforms and independent platforms, because I know they're the hardest to grind on, and y'all will have me on this platform.
All right. Y'all already know the platform, and we are back. I got my whole panel here. I got my co-host here, y'all, live. She live. She is live.
No.
So we are here. You know what I'm saying? We got the lovely BB up there. Corey in the background somewhere. He there though. He with us. You know what I'm saying? We got E, we got JP, and we got Kufu. Talk real to me.
All right, P. So I noticed you had disappeared when we talked about this chart. So I'm just saying I need to see a chart. I understand what Kofu's saying. I see what B going with it. I see where the host and the co-host going. I just need you, P, to help me understand where you coming from. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm lost right now.
When you ready to share your screen, let me know. All right, let me send me the email. And when you're ready to share your screen, let me know. Okay. So y'all, we have another person that want to join. We have somebody else that want to join. I know I just did a commercial, but I gotta get them in here, y'all. So give me 2 minutes, and we will be right back.
Watch me to fuck up the trap. Don't need no clothes, but watch me still. Hey, nigga. What? Huh? What? Hey, nigga. It's King, not your nigga. Huh? It's King. Huh? It's King, not your nigga. Oh, all right, nigga. Fuck up the map. Watch me to fuck up the trap. Yeah, I'm right where my ancestors wanted me. I don't hear shit when I'm my higher self. I can reach God when I'm my higher self. Facing them God when I'm my higher self. I spell it out if you need the help. I'm in control of my reality. Manifest everything I grown to be. What I did was invest in me.
King, not your nigga, queen, not your bitch. I love the title, it comes right off my tongue, very flawless.
All right. We are back. All right, we added her. You know what I'm saying? So JP let her know that the nigga's in, and whenever she tap in, we're gonna tap in. But until then, you guys pick it up. Talk real to me. B. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say, like, something happened from the time back in Egypt or Kemet, right? Man, when you see all the statues, you see the man and the woman right beside each other, right? So we rule in tandem, right, together. So you always had queens raising kings and queens ruling by themselves and kings ruling by themselves, etc., right? But something happened to us where we're not seeing the woman as below us somehow. You know what I mean? So for me, it's something is happening.
Did I take Kufu out accident?
So for me, in today's society, for me, is like where we're going, and I guess in relationships or whatever, the music is basically dictating what we're doing in our lives, if you think about it. Because most shit that you hear is either you're cheating on somebody, you're fucking somebody, or you're out to get money. You know what I mean? Those are basically the whole three things you hear in songs nowadays, and most people are acting it out.
All right, y'all. We have our guest in. We have a new guest in. Introduce yourself to the platform.
Hey guys, I'm Quadrian. I mean, JC, you might as well read what I already wrote in comments anyway, because that's my standpoint off the break. So.
Okay, P. Let's go. So she already caught up on the topic. You already know what we talking about, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's keep it rolling. What's your name again, love? Miss Young. We can call you Miss Young.
I like that.
Okay, let's do it.
That's my name.
Oh man, let's do it. All right. Go ahead, y'all. B.
No, Jason, I was asking you to read the comments that I already said that regarding the topic anyway.
Okay, go ahead, pick it up, P.
Oh no, you was asking me something before you went on break.
I was saying P, not B. My bad. I forgot what I was about to ask you, B. I really just want you to chime in because JP playing with me.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? JP playing with me. I love him. He my brother, but like I said, I'm gonna just touch back on us. I just don't believe that women have a specific role. You, Miss Young, you just coming in here, so I want to hear your opinion on that. Do you
I'm
believe?
sorry, not to cut anybody off. Just to let you guys know, since I just got into it, I saw it on YouTube. So the topic seemed to be, like, do men really have to explain to a woman or anybody, as far as I'm concerned, their role in a relationship? So I had answered it on YouTube, but I guess you can't really pull it out because it seems to be in a different thing. But I'm sorry, sweetheart. Go ahead.
I'm so sorry, right? The chat's out right here. Yeah, I'm
no
sorry.
Biggie. Yeah, finish our discussion. I can.
All right, yeah, let's go in. Y'all, my bad. I could have been had the chats up because people was like in here chiming in. I'm just learning this software, y'all. It's new to me, so we be learning as we go and we learning together. But I really want you.
So look, I got another. I got another question. One lady said that yes, it is a man's job it is basically she's saying yes. She said yes, it is a man's job to support the role God gave women. So she said yes to your question. So I'm trying to get her to explain it. I'm trying to get her to come in there, but she's saying that it is.
She's sounding more to what you're saying.
Well, don't speak for her. Let her speak for herself.
Yeah, you can bring her in. Go ahead and bring her in. So you per se, Miss Young, what's your point of view? Do you believe that a man,
Can y'all allow her to finish what she was saying? I don't even know what the question was that y'all presented to her. Y'all presented her question. I guess it went to break. I chimed in. This is not my studio time. Let her say what she did.
I don't even remember the question that I asked her.
You don't remember?
Yeah, that was the issue. I don't even remember the question that I asked her. So basically, my question to you, because you're the new woman coming in. I didn't see your comment. Like, do you believe that a man can come to you as an individual and tell you, "Hey, look, this is your role. This is what you need to be doing if we're gonna be together"?
I'll let her answer that.
Well, everybody already answered.
You're dead. Like you, I'm not.
Everybody already answered, so I want to know your point of view because you're the new one in here.
I wish Honey B can come in here and explain to these women that love comes first.
I didn't know who was being addressed. I thought I was being addressed. Who's being
addressed? You, Miss Young.
Thank you. Okay, so what I said in the YouTube comments was pretty much like, in any fair relationship, there isn't. Here's the matter of role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that people change, which means that roles change, which means that your position changes. As you grow up and do certain kinds of things, I might not be interested in food, but I might take on the role as the cooker of the house when my husband used to do it because I was always working. You understand what I'm saying? So roles change. And so when it comes to relationships, to establish a role or just present a role to somebody that you're supposed to stick to, it's called business to me. To me, what relationships is to, of course, we always talk about communication, but I'm not going to drag communication out because that's been done way too many times. But if you have a certain level of respect for each other and a certain allowance of knowing each other, where you're gathering information like animals and bugs and cats or dogs do with us and stuff like that. We're always gathering information from each other. And that should be a thing where you're picking up information to understand when you should take a certain role and when the other person should take a certain role. And the respect level should also, if you understand someone enough, then there's a certain level of respect and understanding that comes along with that, where there shouldn't really have to be a dialogue or anyone should explain at all.
Exactly. So I believe that we all sitting down, we all coming to the bottom line of the same answer. Everybody feel as though that it's like it's no direction, you know? It's really no direction. It's no, this is what you should do. I might be the man and I might like to cook. Can I cook every night for you? You know what I'm saying? Like that might just be what I like to do. You know, so it's no direction, you know, it's really no direction. P. Like I can't get with a woman and say, I wouldn't feel right as a man to say, man, if this is what you need to be doing, you know what I'm saying? If you with me, like it's a mutual understanding. You know, we know certain things that need. If I'm doing everything I want, she want to cook every day. You know, it's certain shit that she's gonna want to do for you to get doing right. So I ain't gotta tell you. You know, so it's look. It's
I've been in an unconventional relationship for 22 years. I'm one of those people like Woody Allen and Kurt Russell, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I do want to be married. I do want to have children, especially now that I'm 38 going on 39. It's one of those things. Okay, the biological clock is starting to tick. However, we've been able to rock and roll for this long, and I mean, and it's a gap in the spirits now. Do we have conversations and stuff like that with each other? Does he understand that I'm fully about to go back to school, switch careers from military, and I'm still staying in the medical field, but I'm going to have to go to school, which means he's going to have to do what when I have a kid? Have we had those conversations? Yeah. You have to stay home. You can work from home now. My boyfriend is 28 years older than me. It's so was it unconventional at first? Do you go through your challenges and stuff like that? Of course you do. But I think the more sometimes relationships are challenged, the more respect you find and stuff like that. However, you know, does my boyfriend who's used to being a support system and everything like that, he's pretty much going to be really comfortable with being house mommy? No. But we'll have to adapt. And that's what relationships do. It's compromise and adaptation. Period.
I would say the relationship between the man and the woman, or the black man and the woman in today's society, is just broken down. That's all I got. It's just fucked from start to finish.
Right. So JP, you body quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like
I have a question, James.
Go ahead. So
I'm trying to be real on this. The reason why I feel like there is no role and there won't be no role used in a relationship of mine is because I feel like when you say that there is a role, you make room for chaos. So the moment that man or that woman doesn't want to do something anymore, you're like, but that's your job. It's your role to do this. Yeah, co-host, like, but it can be like, my man's tired, so I'm gonna do this tonight, or my woman's tired, so I'm gonna cook for her tonight. Once you say role, y'all don't find yourselves arguing more? Like, why can't it be a balance, a peaceful household where you lack, I pick up? Like, what's
out the blue?
I agree.
Just out the blue, like one day, like you said, I'm not feeling good this day, then you just step in and do it. But why do it have to be like that?
Listen to old music. That's all I can say. Listen to old music. Because back then, men took care of the women. You know what I'm saying? Back then,
you was muted, JP.
Hey, do you mind if the man makes more than you?
Hey,
for me personally,
they like don't mess with their stuff. Like,
do you? Yeah,
me. I don't mind if my man makes more than me. I've had men that had an issue with me making more than them.
I have too.
Okay, so what if you do, and he wants you to be balanced? I'm okay. JP, let me tell you something. You're not talking to a woman who like for a man to do a lot of things for them. I'm all for balance. If we go out to dinner, my man pay, I'm tipping. Like you talking to a different person. Can you pay first? Can you pay first? Yes.
Miss Gemini is not on here.
You can't catch me in pleasing my man wrong, baby. Like you're not gonna win.
Right.
Okay.
Well, most is not on here.
Not all.
Hold on.
This way.
Hold on. I like that I can do this. I love this. I love that I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Miss Gemini is not on here because she just looked good on camera. This is a strong fucking black woman, JP. Look, you muted. This is my platform. You are muted. You are motherfucking muted. You know? Miss Gemini is not on here because she looked good on camera. So you ain't gonna be able to talk that shit and think you're gonna roll a J and go to sleep tonight and sleep comfy. You're gonna think about some shit when this conversation over, Pete. You're gonna think about some shit. Talk real to me.
Yeah, I've been thinking.
Uh-huh.
Can I say that what I was saying? Like I said, if you listen to old music, men understood how to take care of their women, and women understood how to take care of their men.
Correct.
So, right?
Okay, so nowadays, how is it?
So if you listen to music now, it's the complete opposite. Complete opposite. And that,
So how do we get that? How do we get the women back in their role?
I mean, that's the individual preference. I don't know how to answer that question.
So
You just said that the order is switched.
Hey, P, I'm gonna say it like this.
They always hanging on. Look.
I know I ain't ganging on you. I tell all right to everybody. It's never gonna go back to that way. Listen to the music before the music we know now. That shit was probably talking about something we don't even understand.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know about that now. I mean,
No, I mean like not that we don't understand, but it's never gonna go back to the 60s and 70s, and for the most part, I wouldn't even want to go back to that anyway.
I do.
But look,
You said you do?
Hell yeah! Why not?
So I got one.
All right, so if we go back to that way, it's not just gonna be about the roles in the household and all that, but now we got a bunch of other factors we gotta add.
Nah, you missed the point. The whole point was back then they understood how to take care of each other. It wasn't no woman.
Okay.
I understand how to take care of my woman. She's gonna do it for me anyway. So I don't need to do anything. Just take care of her. That's all I need to do. Now it's like I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna still. It's all shit. It's just too much shit, and we acting that shit out. So we wonder why the relationships are fucked up because we're all acting out what we hear in the music.
You know why? Because look, they even have.
You might.
They got the women preaching nowadays, all misleading the people and stuff. And but anyway, look. So I got one lady because I'm live as well on my channel as well. So one lady says that independent is fine, but I believe in the nuclear family, and the man is the head under Christ and above woman. She say they take God out of everything, and now this generation is lost.
She living in the past. She need to get it together and need to find some balance, because you don't have to live your life with that man leading you. Like, what is wrong with women and men thinking of that? I think that's a control thing. I think you trying to control somebody, JP.
That's not a control, it's an order.
No.
It's a system. That's how the system runs. That's how the system runs.
And you can't. Why are you treating your home like a system?
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with y'all? Not the panel, but like you, JP.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what it sounds like.
It's you. Nobody else.
JP would be the president of his house.
When you go to work, right? When you go to work, you got to clock in, right? Every time you go to work, right?
When I go home, it's not a job. It's not a job when I go home.
I'm talking about a system, period. Everything is an order, right? So everybody has a position in life, and they have to play it. Everybody got a position, which makes the team. So therefore, one handles this section, and the other handle this section.
Therefore, why can't y'all just handle it at the same time?
Thank you.
But you're not handling. Picture you cooking and cleaning every day until
you don't have a wife that's
hold on. Now take what you just said, right? So why can't y'all do that together? Instead, you would prefer for her to do that every day. Now imagine if the roles were switched. Wouldn't you get tired of that? Don't you think she would get tired of that too?
Facts.
But like
I said, like you just said, what you.
I'm not good at math. My boyfriend.
But like we said, why can't we just be equal? Why can't we do each other like when we feel the need?
Did y'all hear? Go ahead and say it again.
It seemed like the women is. It seemed like you can't be directed.
Go ahead. What you were saying?
Oh, I was saying, like B said, why can't we just do it for one another when we feel the need to do it? You know, why do it have to be, oh, that's your room? Like, I don't.
So if a man come in, if like Kufu said, if a burglar come in the house, are you gonna run down there? Or you gonna tell your man to do it?
I'm running. I'm running down with my man.
Hey yo. Yeah, AP.
Oh, the man is going to tell you. The man's going to tell you.
You taking my stuff out of context.
The man is going to step back. You going to force
it. Hey, look. All I'm saying is, I don't care if I got the pistol. She want to come up behind me with the shotty. Hey, yo, we about to have that shit like a motherfucking team. What you talking about?
As a man, you gonna risk your woman's life? No, you tell her to get back.
Like I said, did you not hear me say if she behind me?
She gonna do it
Hey, bro. First, hold on. First off, I ain't got time. I don't have time to be arguing with her to tell her ass back with somebody in my shit. No, B, stop. I ain't got time to sit there and tell somebody to stay back while somebody in there taking on my shit. By the time, hold on, because by the time I'm done telling her, hey, yo, keep your ass in the room while I go investigate, my man already 3 blocks down the road.
Nah, because if she jump behind you next time, it'll be her grabbing the joint first and you following her.
Hey, my dude, if she want to leave with the motherfucking shotgun and all I got is the pistol, you know what? All I know is all she got to do is point the motherfucking shoot. I ain't got to worry about trying to aim for no heads. At the end of the day, if she busts that motherfucking ass.
What if your woman
ain't got nothing to talk about?
Hold on, military trained and she's the one that knows how to shoot the weapon?
Oh, I'll cover you.
What if she's the one?
I cover you.
Okay, but that's one chance in a lifetime, girl.
Nah, that ain't no. That ain't one chance in a lifetime. Look how many women are in the military now.
You're right though. That's not that'll happen. Like a woman will bust your ass. Quick. 20, baby. Back then, a woman to bust your ass, man. Tell me help your motherfucking if we bust your ass. If we bust your ass, AP, you gotta talk real to me, man, because you losing me, man. We're gonna wrap it up soon too, because I said I want to do more than an hour. I want to go do more than an hour. I need everybody to say they feed. You know what I'm saying? Say how you feel.
Talk real.
Get it off your chest. Talk real to it. That's it, Pete. That's all you got.
So look. So when
I was just
back in the day when black people had
how this kind of stuff goes. My boyfriend just came in and asked me to lower my voice.
Oh, tell him sorry, sir.
No problem.
All right, go ahead, Pete. Go ahead, Pete.
So man, what the fuck I was saying? He got a lot of
back in the day.
I forgot. Hold on.
You said something about back in the day.
Hold on. It's gonna get back to me. So look, before back in the days, right? You know, black people believed in God, and you know, it was the system that they believed in. Back then, when God was in the circumference of the black family back then, even during the Jim Crow days, they were getting married, they were buying land, they were black people that were succeeding during that time. And but they had a system, they had an order, they had God, man, woman, child, and that system ran correctly. When they took God out of it, Now they took God out of it, however you want to believe it, you know what I'm saying? That's when the order became switched. Now you have the woman. Now you have woman, God, man, child.
But like I said, that's a way to destroy the race, though.
What is that?
In context, not the way you're saying it, but having the woman, I guess, the leader of the household per se, is a way to destroy the black family and destroy the black man. On top of that, like I said, the woman controls everything. They're the one teaching the children everything. So if you got her believing whatever the white man tells her, to tell the children.
Hold on. How can you say she controlled everything when the man got
everything? Women control everything. They birthed you, didn't they? Like I said, if they wanted to have an abortion, your life would have been stopped right there.
Exactly.
Then you talk about, oh well, you want to step out and you want to do all the work outside of the house. Well, your child being raised by the woman, and she could teach the child whatever she wants the child to know.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, you think you're running everything, but you don't know what's going on while you're not in the house.
The woman can teach the child to hate you. You can't do shit about it.
Man, well, that would be pure evil on her part.
Well, what I'm saying is she has the control over life. Period.
But listen, y'all, I'm trying to figure out why men think they really lead the household when y'all turn to women for guidance.
For a lot of things.
Everything, a lot.
To help me understand, it's like y'all just executing it, but we're actually delivering the plan. We motivate you and lift you to go out there and do it.
Yeah.
Don't you lean on your woman for the most advice?
Ain't no. So look.
You think, no, JP, you had your time. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all always lean on a woman for everything, to nurture you, to care for you, like to be your ear. And then you have the nerve to get on here and say a man is the only one that can lead. Because if a woman leads, she's going to destroy the household. When in reality, just like you said.
Who said that?
Is leading anyway. She runs the show.
I said that?
You did say that. You did say she's really, no, that was E. That was E.
Oh, fuck.
The women really run the show. You ain't doing nothing but delivering the messages to whoever to get the job done, but you're not running anything. And y'all need to start giving us our credit.
At the end of the day,
like, who lifting you up? Who you running to? That woman.
Like I said, the teacher. She's the teacher.
What about
everything you know?
So technically, she's the leader and you're the face.
Pac said you get all you gain from a woman.
So you're just the face. She's really the leader. You're the face of the household.
Well, you can, if you want to say it like that, yeah. You're right.
So can a woman run the country?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Give me an example.
They ran Egypt. What are you talking about?
Look at the UK.
Right.
Okay, we talking about how things are now. We understand how things was back 2,000 years ago.
But even back then, they still had queens running.
Right now.
Look,
that's for Hillary when she was about to be bombing motherfuckers.
Look at the leader of Germany. She's a woman.
How is your household? I need to know, how is your household? Like, do that goes on in your household? Like, is your household great? Because I need to know how that's going in there. Because if that's how you run it, give me some motherfucking pointers. You know what I'm saying? Well, the black women I know, they ain't smack the shit out of me.
Yeah, man, they ain't having that shit, man.
I'm single. I'm single, man. I don't know.
Keep talking like that, man.
I'm single,
man. Please.
I wish I did, but I can't. I'm on my own.
Hey, cat, man. Y'all, look, man, we're going to wrap this shit up soon, man, because great conversation, but I don't think we're going to get to no bottom line with this tonight. Like, I don't know. I really doubt.
No self-accountability when it comes to accepting things that a woman can do wrong. Now, men, we accept it. We be like, you know what? We do fuck up. Okay, we do. But I haven't heard one time when a woman say, you know what, y'all, we actually do take that independence too far. And we need to think about how that affects the man when we say that. We need to figure out how does that affect when we walk like that. Girl, I ain't tripping. I'm going to the credit union tomorrow.
What?
Hey, AP, I now think about how much women had to fight for the women's rights.
Why?
And all the hold on, and all the things they get to do today, it's almost like you trying to take a lot of that and go back to where women can't even drive a car. It used to be to where women couldn't even drive a car without their husband being there. Not dad, brother, uncle, cousin. Their husband had to be there waving a flag, walking in front of the car just to let people know that there's a woman driving it. Like
he's saying that we're not supposed to have confidence. You talking about why we walk like this? What you mean? Like, how we walk like what? What happened?
Master, right?
No.
I do not stand by anything this man says.
Like, how do we supposed to walk to the credit union?
Man, listen. Thank y'all for joining tonight. Y'all can be anywhere else in the world, but y'all are here with me. Y'all right on the platform. King not your nigga, queen not your bitch. And this motherfucker lit. B, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. E, I want to thank you for joining me tonight. JP, you already know, man. It's lit. Always. Kufu, thank you. Miss Pleasure, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's on. Y'all, join me again. I don't even know when. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it together. We're working on structure right now on this platform. So you'll see me soon. You'll see me soon. Thank you. And until next time, we out.
Watch me still fuck up the trap. Don't need no food, but watch me still fuck up. Hey, nigga. What? Huh? What? Hey, nigga. It's King, not your nigga. Huh? It's King. Huh? It's King, not your nigga.